everyone. Today we're gonna do an extra large format video, but actually I thought that it would be really the most nice to do the ones that are in the Ravensburger catalog. So that means that you can still find them in different places online and in stores. And we're gonna do, and you can see there is a lot of them. If you saw the opening image, there is a ton of them. But we're going to do all the ones that are in the catalog at this point, and then we're going to do a second video for the ones that are not in the catalog anymore, and then we're going to do a third one for a special large format thing. So we're going to start from the 2024 new editions, even though there is a bunch of stuff that we're going to see that's much older. And so basically we're gonna go through everything. So if you're just interested in the new ones, they're gonna be first. There's not a lot of them. And if you're interested more in seeing everything, then you can stay the whole video. I don't know how long it's gonna take, can't promise. But I've done them all, and if you stay to the end, you can always see all of my images. And if you go to puzzlesbyLiza Instagram, you can even find when I did them, which is a lot of them is a long time ago. So let's start with the first one from 2024. This is called Patt Paradise, and it's from Wigwam Studios. It is actually featuring really nice golf scene, and you have, oh my god, that's upside down, kind of funny. So we can see actually like how cute that is basically, and I really enjoyed putting this one together. Loved the dinosaur on the golf and loved all the sweets. Wigwam Studios actually did a few puzzles with Ravensburger, but not always had their name printed. If you've seen the 1500 Beer Craft, they did that one too. I'm gonna try to find out which other ones they did, but they are definitely great artists and beautiful art here. The next one we're gonna look into is this beautiful and unique puzzle. It's by Laura Odie, and it's also from 2024. It's called Sun and Sea. I really enjoyed this one. I've done it just a few weeks ago. And by the way, I'm planning to do a giveaway of one of the puzzles that are in this pile. So if you are interested in that and it's still March or April 2024, go to my Instagram and check out a upcoming giveaway. So yeah, this one has a lot of red in it. Super fun puzzle, beautiful. I really enjoyed it. I think in general, by the way, the extra large are great for people who need some help with seeing the pieces or just don't have very great light. So like if you are in a quick mood to actually do something cool, this one is definitely a really good option. I'm gonna bring a piece in a moment so you can actually compare the large size with the regular size, but the difference is actually absolutely huge. So that's another thing that you probably want to see. If you see older people, definitely like these better, and it's also small piece count. I'll make other videos on the 300 extra large and 750 extra large, but these are the sizes where you can find extra large. And actually, if you're taking a foam board, which is what I'm doing all of my puzzles on, 1000 pieces taking the whole space. 500 piece most of the time doesn't take that much space, but if you do these, they take almost the whole foam board. The size of the ready one is 27.5 on 20, and my foam boards are 20 by 30. So actually you can imagine that it's actually taking most of the space, exactly like a 1000 piece would. This one here is one of the cozy series. It's called Cozy Boho Studio. It's by Olga with Art Beat Studios. Olga has a few of those. Actually, the whole cozy series look very much similar, not important which the artist is. There are some by Steve Reed, some by Olga, some by others. But I think we'll see some Nancy Wernersbach as well. And so they're all kind of like really fun to see somebody's doing something. Most of the time they have wine glasses. This one doesn't have, in an inside of a house where you can actually see how cozy everything is. I did this one this morning. It was super fun to do. Lots of windows, really nice view from the windows. So I guess the lady here lives in a really cute place overall. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to pause everything and come back to take another part of the video because I forgot about Cozy Glamping by Steve Reed. So I'm just fixing it right now. Again, part of the Cozy series 2024, Steve Reed. Cozy Glamping. I had that puzzle. I actually immediately sold it, so I don't have it. But you can see down here the way you see all the other puzzles that I don't have. Sorry for forgetting about it. I don't know how I could forget about Steve Reed, but now it's fixed and you have the whole thing. Please continue to watch the rest of the very long video. And then the last one we're going to see that's from the year 2024 is this one, which is called Baby Love. It's by Howard Robinson, and you can see all the different animals in it. Howard Robinson is doing a lot of animals puzzles. I have to check like how many puzzles he has, so just give me a quick second because it's going to be a lot. Looks like 75 or so. So if you're into animals, Howard Robinson is really like your guy. He does a lot of selfies puzzles, so if you're interested in that, you can actually see some of those as well. Definitely a really good one to do. And let's see how many Olga has, because it's also interesting. So Olga has a total of 5 puzzles, and we're actually going to see a bunch of them right now because she's the big wine lover on the Cozy series as well. Okay, let's continue. An older puzzle, actually from 2009, I believe. Let me double check. Yes. It's called Dad Chad, and it is actually something that is quite successful. It's by Michael Herring, and I don't think this guy has a lot of puzzles, but we're going to check that out. Yeah, I see very few puzzles, which is really cool. I see 5 puzzles by Michael Herring. One that I really like that we're going to see in another video on the other large pieces is a puzzle by Michael Herring as well, so I'll mention him over there. It's kind of like reminding somewhat of the Steve Reed with the wood in here, but there are people, and then the style is slightly different, as you can see. And so I've done this puzzle a long time ago. I have a really bad finished photo of that, so I'll need to do it again for sure. And I will show you the photo at the end. And I need to do a video actually on how to take great photos, because I learned a lot since I started taking photos like regularly in 2019. So this one I need to do again. Same goes here with Rooftop Garden by Alan Gianna from 2012. I will need to do that one again. The photo that I have is a photo that I've done when I was in a San Francisco hotel. Wasn't enough light. Needed to find a way to take a photo. I did it in 2019, really bad photo. So I'll definitely do this one again. So if you want to join me, these are definitely puzzles that I'm going to do again this year, hopefully pretty soon, to take good photos in a right place and not great photos that I had before. This one, as you can see, is super beautiful. It's also somewhat cozy because you can see here the New York stuff in the back. I know this puzzle also exists in 3,000 pieces. If you're crazy enough to try to get it, then good luck to you. I always do the small piece count if there are actually like 2 options. I don't go for the large one most of the time in that case. And then another fun puzzle, especially if you like dogs, is At the Dog Park. It's by Ingrid Slider with Nutshell Design. It's from 2016. Ingrid has quite a few puzzles with Ravensburger, and I'll move some stuff to the floor so I can actually work to see how many she has, because I can't get to my laptop like this. And if you want to actually see, so she has 15 puzzles so far and probably going up. If you want to see actually the whole list that I'm showing right now, just go to puzzlesbyLiza /XL-format, and then you can see actually like all the puzzles. It will show you all the extra large, not just these. If you want to see only the US catalog, I will put a link at the end, because it's going to be hard to find it by me describing it right now. But really beautiful puzzle by Ingrid. And now we're going to see a puzzle on the screen, because I don't have it with me, even though I do need to do it again. This is a puzzle called Pitana by Dominic Davison from 2013. Dominic Davison actually is known for his trademark is mainly the sunsets and the sky. I talked about it in another video. If you haven't watched, I highly recommend to watch the Dominic Davison puzzles that are actually the Down the Lane series. And I love those guys, so I tend to actually do a lot of the puzzles. Dominic Davison has more than 40 puzzles with Ravensburger, so it's kind of easy to find one of his. And again, this one is a large format. It's a beautiful Positano view that you can actually do. And here's another one I need to do again. It's called Catnap. It's by Ingrid Slider with natural design. I'm pretty sure you like some of her stuff. She has a bunch of beautiful puzzles like Midnight at the Library and some other ones. So again, you can go to my website and find each artist and their whole list if you just click on it or type the name after the slash of puzzlesbyLiza.com. I've done that one really long ago. I need to take a photo again. I need to do it again. So all the ones I'm showing right now, if you're gonna do them, then let me know. Then we can actually maybe put your photo together with mine in some video or something. And another one that's really well known is the Steve Reed Cozy Retreat puzzle from 2019. You might have seen that puzzle also as part of the My Haven series, because it is existing in 1,000 pieces regular size compared to like the 500 extra large. But again, to each his own. I did that one, so I didn't do the other one. I actually never got the other one. And this one, I got it actually multiple times, because the first time I loaned it from somebody, then I bought it, and then I actually got one more copy. So I think I have a few copies of this puzzle overall. But this is maybe one of the Steve Reed most known puzzles. And Steve Reed himself is like 40 puzzles with Ravensburger. Most of them, no, I would say he's actually pretty variability with stuff. He has a beach scene on the one hand and unicorns in the other hand, and a lot of like inside houses, like this cozy scene on the other hand. So kind of like you can see that there is a lot of everything. Let me go and get a normal piece. Okay, so what I want to show you now is like I have actually like a regular 500 here that you can see, and I want to compare the size of the extra large with this small puzzle piece, and so you can actually see like how much larger that is. In like even actually you can see that in here. Let me try to find the right piece. So you can see this, the real size piece here, and then if you compare it to this, it's actually like much smaller. Let me try to find something that's not blue. That would be probably better. Here. Okay. So you see how much smaller that is compared to the other one. And I'll take one out of the box so you can really see. Or let me take one out of the box. Okay. Yeah. Here. So I put them next to each other. You can see like this is tiny compared to that. So really the piece is like almost 4 times larger than the other one. And so if you really need that, that's a very useful thing to know, that like these pieces are so much larger. Now maybe I can tell her on the way, I have a collection of puzzles, but I always tell people that I also have a collection of Ziploc bags, because these goes really well with puzzles. And overall, I would say I also have a pretty good collection of rubber bands because of the same reason. So I guess maybe you have a collection of those things in your house as well. Okay, it's time to continue with a few more beautiful puzzles. Okay, so now one of my most favorite ones is this puzzle by Lars Stewart. It's called Needle Workstation, and it's from 2020. And you can also get this puzzle actually like in the 1,000 piece, even though it is coming in 500. Here I don't know if I need to do it again, or I can just maybe adjust the photo somehow to be better. But I would love to do that puzzle again any day because it is so beautiful. Lars Stewart has quite a few puzzles right now, I think, with Ravensburger. And he is married to Amy Stewart, so you might know some amazing artists that he is knows. So he has 10 puzzles total with Ravensburger. At this point, I think it's actually 9, but Mine shows 10 because there is a mistake on one of them. One, like, I love knitting puzzles in general, but this one is really fun to put together. Very nice, distinct color, very easy to separate the colors. Highly recommend it. And then after this one, we have one by Kenzilla, which is called Cynical Overlook. And that puzzle is a very, very, very nice puzzle that I definitely love. Ken has 3 puzzles with Ravensburger. Most of them don't look at all like this. But if you're curious what they are, you're more than welcome to go to my website and just type Kenzilla with no spaces after the website and you can see them. I have to admit, I done the other one. It was not the regular cut, so I didn't enjoy it as much. But this one was lovely, and I totally love. I'm putting it upside down. I didn't pay attention to this point. I need to look more. So this one is actually like really beautiful. Did I do the same thing with Lars? Maybe. Just in case it was upside down. You have it now in the right direction. I hope I put it in the right direction before, but I don't know anymore. Yes. Okay, back to Kenzilla and goodbye, Ken. We're moving on to Nancy Wernesbach in the Cozy Series Press All Day 2020. So this puzzle was, I'm gonna just put all of them upside down. I guess up. Yeah, love the dogs here. Love the snow. Everything is super fun to actually like do. Nancy has a few puzzles with Ravensburger. I believe that maybe the most well-known, if you actually try to look at it, would be the one that is with the turquoise couch called Beachfront Getaway. If you didn't look at that, I know a lot of people love it. She has overall 9 puzzles with Ravensburger, so this is one of them. We're gonna see at least another one in this one, and if you're gonna watch the 300 extra large, there will be at least 2 more. So definitely quite a prolific artist. Okay, and from here, I will check that I put it in the right direction this time. Cozy Bathroom on the Cozy Series by Olga from Art Beat the Design. And again, I told you earlier, she has a thing, definitely you see always the hands. So you can see here the glass of wine. We'll see it in a few more of her puzzles actually. And then like in the bathroom, sitting in front of a beautiful view in Paris. Really very relaxing. This is actually the most sold series with Ravensburger from what I know from the Ravensburger people. So if you like this one and you buy it, you're in good company of a lot of people in the US that like these ones. And next one is one of my favorite, Wilderness by Corey Carlson. Now Corey Carlson has one more puzzle. I think that's it, which is a 3,000 piece puzzle, and it is actually like beautiful. I've done that sometime in 2020 or 2021. It actually has 2 more puzzles, so you'll see another one, not in this video, but in the second video of large format that does not exist in the Ravensburger catalog of US 2024. But really you can see here it's like super beautiful. It's different than the Cozy series, so if you want something different in large format, that one is definitely a good option because it's really slightly different than the other ones. Even though some of the 2024 that we've seen, like the Patt Paradise and the Sun and Sea, are also quite different than the Cozy series. So you have some type of variety here, even though a lot of them are in the same theme time. And next one, we're going to go back to the Cozy series, back to Nancy Wernesbach. Northern Lights from 2021, easy to put together. Similar type of motives, beautiful northern lights though, and again, like most of the time you have some kind of an animal here, you have a really nice scene, and I'm definitely like really saying I enjoy this series any day. And one more Nancy Wernesbach called Cabana Retreat from 2021. And I definitely like, I love the sunset and I love the waves. I really like doing that kind of stuff in puzzles. So to me, I always start with things like that. Cabana itself is really nice. All the very cozy thing. Here we don't have a person, unlike in the other ones that we've seen before, but there are some that have the person in the hands and some that do not. And going to something quite different, we have this one. It's called the Bir Bath, and again, that's if you want to really do something different, but still in extra large format. You have this one, which is definitely like slightly different. So 2021, pretty easy puzzle to do. A lot of birds, a lot of colors from all the different flowers. Let me see if he has any other puzzles. No, I don't think so. So, one-time artist. By the way, I don't know if you see, but because I can't put it in front of me, I put it in the side here, and I'm already like at the height here, and if I'm gonna keep going, I can build probably like a small tower over here. One that I believe you're gonna like is Hello Doggy. It is kind of like the style of pop art that is giving you like different colors, Andy Warhol type of thing. We will see another one that looks very, very similar to that in just a few moments, or maybe you can even take a pic over here and like that's cats instead of dogs. I mean, that was really fun. I definitely enjoyed it, and again, it's like slightly a different style than what we see on the other cozies. And the next one is Cozy Cabana by Olga, and now Olga from Art Beat Puzzles is doing that, and we can see here again the hands. You kind of read the book, and so we really kind of get the scene of beautiful, nice sunset on the beach with the book and the dog, and you know, sitting like here enjoying yourself. And somewhat similar, we have here. That was supposed to be something. Okay. And so what we see here, that's Cozy Wine Terrace, and again, that is Olga. And Olga here definitely has the wine glass that we have here as part of like Cozy Wine Terrace. Definitely see here Florence at the back end, and like I would want to be there. I don't know what about you, but I'll take it any day. Okay, now we're going to something really different. So here we see Christmas songbirds. Actually, there are very, very few 500-piece Christmas puzzles, so this one is extremely unique and nice if you want to do Christmas puzzles, but you don't want the traditional ones. You don't want the 1,000-piece. You don't want all the white and red and green, which are pretty difficult, I would say. So this one is Ingrid Slider, and she did like beautiful puzzle. Sometimes it's really hard to get that one, and sometimes it's totally findable. So I think I wish you luck if you want to find it. Like, it is possible to buy it according to the fact that it's in the catalog. So hopefully you can find it before Christmas. You can give it as a gift to somebody that needs large piece format, or just because it's more fun if people are not very much puzzling all the time. Definitely loved it. And now we're gonna see two that are from John Deere. So this one, I think that's my favorite. I would say from the John Deere, like between the two, I like that one slightly more. It's called John Deere Classic, and it definitely is classic. It's from 2021, and you have 4 different scenes of the John Deere and what happens in the farm. And it is pretty easy to put together. I don't remember there is a problem to sort them, and really John Deere has maybe 4 or 5 puzzles. Let me see. How many puzzles does John Deere have with Ravensburger? 4 puzzles, 5 puzzles in total. I think there is a 300 that's coming, so I'll do a video after I'm gonna have that one, but I don't have it yet. So that one is one that I liked a lot. And if you want something slightly different, you can see the John Deere sketches. So that is kind of called John Deere Work Desk, and you can see from 2021 as well. So you can see actually like how they designed them. It's not really like the same scene like before. I like that slightly less. I think that it's not as colorful and fun puzzle, but definitely, again, very unique, very cool. And John Deere people are super cool to work with Ravensburger to make those happen. Now the other one from Jody Wright. Hello Kitty Cat 2021. Fun puzzle, kind of similar to the dog one. I don't know if you want to get both of them or just enough to get one of them. Depends if you're a dog lover or a cat lover. But definitely like different than a lot of those 500 pieces that we've seen so far. So I can say go for it if you want something unique in extra large format. And the next one here, that's another really cool puzzle from last year. And that puzzle is called Race of the Baby Sea Turtles by Howard Robinson. Now we've seen Howard Robinson before with Baby Love, and I told you he's like really into animals. That's actually less of his normal scene, but this is actually cool. That's from 2023. I have to say the 2023 puzzles are really nice. We'll see one that I definitely love under this one. And this one is again slightly more unique in the scene of like you see the large 500s. And after that one we go to Titiana Bulba that did the Dream Library. That's such a beautiful puzzle. And if you looked at the national scene, and I have some on my Instagram, you can see even me and my friend Sasha sitting inside the Dream Library, because Ravensburger actually printed a very large like poster of Dream Library and a very large poster of Cozy Retreat. And so basically like you could take photos if you are in the puzzle, which is really one of the most cool things that I've ever seen. So this one was delightful to do, 2023, Tatiana Bulba. She doesn't have many puzzles with Ravensburger, but I believe that if you are going to search her name, you'll find that probably one that you really want to do is Books, Bits and Bobs and the Puzzler Place, which is something that I'm going to show in a video about 750 pieces. We're almost done, I promise. I know that it's long. I'm sorry. I feel like, too much. Okay. Well, next one is Planetarium by Andres Sanchez from 2023. Fun puzzle. I mean, if you didn't do too many planet puzzles and stuff, then you can do this one if you prefer the extra large. If not, I should do a video about all planet puzzles and solar puzzles. And I have a favorite in mind, which is 1000 piece actually. And we get to the last one. And I'm happy that's the last one, because not only because I got tired, but also because it's really beautiful. It's called The Artist's Palette. It's by Lars Stewart from 2023. You can imagine like that one needlework somewhat similar in the colors and stuff, but I cannot describe how much I had fun to do this one. I one day just woke up at like the next day after I got the puzzles, like before 7 a.m. and I just started running on this one because it is so much fun to put together. That type of puzzles that you just put pieces and you're like, oh, I know where that goes, and it goes really fast. So this is basically like a beautiful puzzle. And with that, I want to thank you if you got all the way up to here, because I know that it was a lot. Those are all the puzzles that are extra large format, 500 pieces that are in the US catalog. But right now, I think that will tell you like where to find it, the whole catalog in my website. But that means that you can buy each and every one of those. Again, if you want to see the really new ones, they're in the beginning. I did the first ones to actually be the extra large format available from 2024. And then if you want to see all the ones that you can buy in stores, these are exactly the ones that we've just shown. I'm gonna right now close the camera and start another video of all the 500 extra large format that you maybe cannot buy in stores, but maybe you want to be aware of them, especially if you like large format. And then we're gonna have a third video with somewhat large format, because I'll explain what's the difference between those. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay a little bit more to actually watch all the completed puzzle. You can imagine that is going to take slightly more time. And then you can also see why I said that I need to do a bunch of those again, because my photos are just horrible from 2019. And I learned a lot about taking photos. So, and if you're gonna do them also this year, let me know so we can actually like do something somewhat almost together. Thank you so much and see you later. And please subscribe if you haven't. I hope you enjoy my videos. Bye bye.